Hello, guys. Welcome to the Awakening Purpose Show. Today, I'm excited to bring to you this episode. And I have an actor who has been acting from 26 years now. You have seen him in many movies, dramas, adverts as well, you name it. And today, guys, I bring to you Mr. Blessing Chimowa, asi vazhinji munomuziva as Mbudziyadhura. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nkoma. Ndinotenda. The environment yamandipo is quite a different setup. Tiri pasi pemuti tangojara kuita mainterview tiri mustudio ka. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So I want to start with knowing exactly kuti zita rekuti Mbudziyadhura rakatanga sei?
Zita rekuti Mbudziyadhura ndingangoti zita rakaiswa nemunyori Enoch Chombori, the creator of Gringo.
Okay.
Ndiye akangoya nezita. Enoch zvaakaita akati ndaudishinwa ndawana party akabva anditi is a personal friend akanditi Blessing. I hope you are okay with the name. Ndikati you know what, in any time here I was more interested in acting.
All right.
I was more interested in showing my craft to the world. So nyangodai akandipa zita rekuti Dombo, I was still going to take the name because there was nothing in the name, but little did I know kuti chazenge ndasvikawo pana parichandichitsawo kure zita iro.
Wow. And so Enoch Chombori was the man behind the name.
Exactly.
Was he also the man behind the trousers, the big trousers?
The big trousers is it was me.
Okay.
You see, I think when I started, I had different attire.
Okay.
But as years went by, I thought I needed to change the attire.
Okay.
So I told Enoch, then he refused. He said, "You know what, Blessing? Mbudziyadhura is associated with that attire, so you can't take it off." And how are you going to take it out? So I had to find means and ways of in fact, I created a scene for that change over.
Okay.
You see, that's how I got to change from the old attire to the new attire.
Wow.
So that was my something that I created myself.
Wow. And the attire, like everyone, and then I'm fit one oversize.
Attire kapakure. The thing is also I was a fan of Charlie Chaplin.
Yes, I do.
So I used to watch him growing up. Of course, local Tatina Namkadota, you know. So those wakandi inspire kuti ndide ku chitras chihombe and those crossbelts. So ndokwa zvakabva.
All right. So looking at kuti from that time mimi amakatanga ku actor, we talking of pamakatangana na Gringo handiti. You guys made a wave kuti you have been able to act mazwana Gringo, like when there was only you guys madramas chete, and you have also managed to come even to the modern age as well and bring propeller, you know. How are you managing to actually survive the turns and twists? Because I understand that there must be a change in these transitions.
Okay. That's the beauty of the craft acting. I once said it last time kuti you can always act. Ndinonzi Mbudziyadhura handitika pamwe change ndakunzi Mbudziyadhura kana kuti Nzoyadhura. I'm still going to it nyangwe ndasekuru, obviously my roles ndo anochinja.
Okay.
So you with vana Gringo, it was like ndandine connection more nevanhu vakura handitika. But ukatarisa vana vemazuva ano vatombo Mbudziyadhura ndiani. So then came in a propeller special class. Then I had to connect now with the younger generation.
Yes.
And now I'm working with the late great Gringo son, Taurai. So I'm also connecting with the young audience, and so it's the young and the old together, and also moving with the times. The way we used to do things then and now is totally different. So yeah.
Tiri pavo nematambudziko avabora.
Tongoti kutonga kwaMwari nguva yacho tese tiri munzira.
How are you managing to cope losing him, since he's someone that you started this journey with and you actually grew together?
Yeah, I was like his side kick, of which there was no Gringo without Mbudziyadhura. But these things do happen. You have to accept reality and find means and ways of moving on. It was difficult, yes. And then came in his son. He approached me when even his father was still alive. And I didn't take him seriously. But as he was very persistent, then and I can say Gringo is back. Because when you look at him, his father, it's just his father.
Was he mentored by the father?
I remember, of course, his father did mentor him.
Okay.
But he was someone also who had an interest in that. Because initially when he started, his father used to tell me that dance. So that's where he started. He's a very good dancer.
Yes,
he's a very good dancer.
He's dancing with Mambo to Terere.
Yes, and generally munangoro flexible. So that's how he started, and he also got popular MC and stuff like that. So jail. And we are also working with Chatibutao, so it's like the three of us and another guys. So we created Gringo Paruseva, where we created a different set altogether. Gringo was in town, so we said Gringo Paruseva. So he's starting from there, so that people won't even try to compare him with his father. I know his father's shoes are very big for him to fill in, but he's doing very well.
Yes,
he's doing very well.
I saw some of the work that you are doing. Man, like the creativity that is in there is out of this world. Guys, I'm not lying to you. If you go and watch Kwaka skits, you will find content that is actually entertaining. At the same time, they are also advertising your product. So if you are into business, if you want them to also advertise for you, for your business, please get in touch with them. They can do that for you in a way that your customers will be happy to buy from you at the same time.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I remember when we did this other one skit, most people were saying Mbudziyadhura akatongwara also.
Exactly.
Mbudziyadhura akatongwara also. So I think that's the other part of Mbudziyadhura they didn't know.
Exactly.
You see, Mbudziyadhura is not as dumb or stupid as they think. Mbudziyadhura is just acting, but there's also a man behind Mbudziyadhura, a father, a husband, actor, an MC, you name it. So no, the
thing with you that makes you everyone who actually comes close to you and say wow is the wisdom that you have. You have a certain way of revealing wisdom to someone, even if you perception.
Wow. I'm humbled. And I think I see with that part, your wisdom. I think but yeah, thank you for that. But that's how people, that's how you guys feel. So that's okay.
So what are the disadvantages of not mastering the craft of acting?
First of all, the craft of acting, it has to start within.
Okay.
I have so many people who come to me and say, "Toda kuactor, and tokamboactor is kwanza ndakamboactor ndangobuda pa TV."
Okay.
Ni munhu akadaro to me haasi munhu anoda kuactor.
All right.
Munhu anoda kuactor anotanga kutonakirwa neacting yacho. The idea is kuti isanombotanga chibuda pa TV isusu. We started way back and tenderera muzvikoro chita kana emonth tichira pamusoro pemadesk tichiperforma from one school to another tikandombodzini chazvekuitawo paTV. So you then grow kusvikawo ndazoya muHarare from Mutare where I was based. Ndakutojoinawo this other club inonzi Screen Talent where a lot of guys vanobuda paTV vandakasangana nawo tatomborowa nehana. We started from then. I remember when we started ndoma days akajoinawo futi Gringo the late. It was the same week. Taingonzi ndiwe madrama because group racho they were more into TV and film and in my voice overs. It actually wrote kubva kustage. But it didn't tell us kuti takangoramba chiita chibalance chedu chepastage kusvika you learn from these guys, you grow, takutoitawo maproductions and stuff like that kusvika nhasi tingoripo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like if then you pamunozo, which means pamunozoita something that actually blows, like let's say one is making a skit, because barely do we find people vachiita big dramas these days. It's usually the small skits.
Yeah.
Which means imi mune matogara matozvifila here kudara kuti this thing is going to blow, it's going to
not exactly, because what you do ukabika chikafu iwewe ukandiudza kuti chiri kunaka unenge wakanganisa. Inini wawabikira ndikazodya ndofa kuzokuti chikafu chamabika chiri kunaka. So like if you look at Gringo Paruzeva series yatiri kuita I directed it. And isati yabuda I was very nervous nemhaka yekuti I didn't know how people were going to take it. You know, it was my debut in terms of directing. And we had Gringo, the new character, the new Gringo. Of course, we had Chatibuta, we had Stella January and Spiriswe Kaken. These are like seasoned actors and actresses. So we were waiting to see how people were going to take it. And my boy, it was something else. And the response was so amazing. So it's not like you know exactly that this thing is going to blow my mind. Like when we shot Troublemaker, sine pataitofunga kuti zvichanetsa unoziva kuti ndezvekuti chii zvekuti yangu haite zvemanhamba. But killer statement iri kubuda papa ndeyekuti wadii kutarisa. So you know sometimes what you think will blow people's mind might not be the thing that is going to blow people's minds. But what you do is that you concentrate doing your craft. Vanozodya ndo vanozoona zvakavanakidza maningi and we are okay with that.
Wow. You're right. So what are the few words that you want to leave to the people who also want to venture into acting?
Acting to me is like breathing, personally. Growing up I wanted to be a prosecutor because ndaida kumira ndakambopinda mukoti wandichiona zvazvita ndaida kungomira kumberi kwevanhu. And ndakambotamba bhora futi. Ndo zvandaifunga kuti ndichaita but ndakazonge ndakuacting. Ndinoona kuti zvazvo zvekuda kungomira pamberi vanhu zvekuda kufadza vanhu ini ndinofara kufadza vanhu. Ndine mamwe masinzi ekuti ukanditiita scene yekuabuse munhu chimurwa kana kuti say I'm not comfortable doing those parts. Ndingoda ngoti tiseke tidai. So it has to start with you, something that you have to feel, you have to like first. You need to have that passion yekuti I'll get there, because it's also to do with mindset. You see, mindset yako inokusvitsa pane imwe level. So if we change our mindset from toda kubuda pa TV, I want to be popular. It's not about being popular. You know, I always talk to my friend Chatibutao. Akanditi Blessing. Atina muna actors atina ma celebrity. Of course, tinawo vana Arnold Chirisa, Dana Igurira, you know, vana Chipo Chang, you know, akuita ku Hollywood. Those people are now my celebrities in terms of acting. Muno mtichirima public figures because there is no marino yao yekuti inofadza basa ratinoita amuna mari muindustry medu. We are only in it because we love acting. That's why uchiona kuti inini I have to do chimwe chinhu. But still because ndofarira acting ndinongodzoka handiti kuti muri idye ka. Saka at the end of the day aisiwe kundiraramisa full time, but zvikazochinja all official trying very hard kuti zvida kuti ndakungomuka ndichingomukira kubasa ndichingoita zveacting. Thank God I love that. Because that's where my heart is. That's where I really breathe very well. Like the way I am kunoku nika tranquility ke nature. So it has to start in the mind. If you want to act, You have to know what is involved. You have to be open. You have to be open to learn. You have to ask. Tinombofamba say.
Okay.
You need to know what is involved. You see, zvafana kuti imimi vanhu vanongofunga kuti zvangofana kana vanhu vanofirima these guys behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Firimu rakatosiyana nekushuta muchato. But people always tend to think kuti zvaanongona munhu akabata kamera pamuchato ndozvanoita nepaseti. Kandi ndikakudza mabudget acho. It's not that easy. But kana even my big screen movies mahombe from Hollywood overseas. Ukazoona macredits zvaanenge akaita vanhu vanga vari involved pamovie iyoyo. Vakatowandisa kunda vanhu vanga vachiactor. So it means kuti inoda mari, industry inoda mari yakawanda because a lot of people are involved, a lot of things are involved, a lot of props are involved. So acting haizi kutamba nayo. You see.
All right. So it has to start with the mindset
yedu kuti ukuda acting and why do you love acting? Okay, mind as well as tingati chi ndikushaiwa inzwi chairo aishi yedu yekuzungaira.
Bring it on.
Intention. Yes.
Okay.
Intention. Uyoda kuacta because uda kuonekwa pa TV. Intention yako haikuendese kure.
Like
why do you want to act? Yes, motive. The motive, yes. Yeah. You see, why do you want to act? Naturally, are you an actor? Like munomu zvedu, not disrespecting anyone. Munyika medu, tinaona vakawanda vanonzi ma-actors. Personally, when I think they are not actors. Vanhu vakangoita popular kana tine social media.
Okay.
Zvatosiyana nemadhays atakaita and now. Munhu anogona kungotora foni yako svita chinhu chake obva angotaura manzwi 2 3 4 anonakidzwa nakuti anoactor.
Okay.
Umwe ndicomedian zvake.
All right.
So tingori nevavi pasocial media but tikati takunyatsoti takuita zveacting chaizvo pamwe zvinogona kumunetsa. But tinongo classify as my actors. You see, so it's totally different.
Okay.
It's totally different.
So before I let you go, Mr. Mbudziyadhura, it seems like here, but we've also been able to bring artists before they go, but not it of freestyle. But then you as an actor, like I know probably so what we're gonna do is that mchatitira freestyle ye new actor muchita zvatakaita pa zvamakaita pa Gringo the troublemaker. The line there renonzi what do you say?
Unoboziva zvinoita pa acting here. Acting unotombopinda mu character akabva wapfeka hembe dzako build a character. Saka pa wandi Juma akafa mwana wa mai. Because zvangosiyana kuti ndimupa guitar kandoda iyo. Asi kwa ndongokupa song because I'm also a musician.
You're also a musician?
Yes, ndakatomboimbawo zvangu nemushakabvu Michael Jackson. Saka ndongokupa song 1.
It is.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy.
Thank you so much. Our viewers, thank you so much for coming. Where can the people find you?
Ndine page yakanzi Mbudziyadhura. Facebook page. Please like, share, subscribe in a YouTube channel. I'm also Kukaka Skits. Kukaka is PW Quad aka Skits. Diriko foot kwandiri kushanda naye mwana wabora na Chati and wana Stella. So those platforms patinowanikwa it's YouTube and Facebook as well. So please guys, we thank you for your support. Kuti ndinzi Mbudziyadhura is because of my viewers. You are vanotisupport. Vanofarira kupenga kwatinoita. Because this is we believe kuti patinenge tichiacta paya tomboita kama insanity kaunomboita kuti zvinhu zvibude. So those supporters ndoanoita kuti ndinzi Mbudziyadhura. Without those people who are supporting me, I'm not Mbudziyadhura. And guys like you munenge muchiti tiuya timbotaura nezvamunoita. Thank you for having me and thank you for the support. Tichaedza kuramba tichishanda nesimba kuti tirambe tichiimproveawo. Kuhollywood kune tinoda kuti tizosvikawo mozoti Mbudziyadhura akangotanga nezibhurugwa rake.
Yes, and power to that.
Yes.
Our viewers, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ep3 the Movement. and follow us as well on Facebook. My name is Marvin Tando Senior from the Rise of a Rare Breed, and I say see you next time. Goodbye.